Cameron County officials finding almost $400,000 in an SUV trying to make its way into Mexico.
Well, the cash was found by a special task force that was created to stop international car thieves. CBS 4's Nestor Mato has more.
Stacks of cash picked up and packed up by Cameron County Sheriff's deputies. They say 30-year-old Jairo Vasquez was caught trying to sneak the money into Mexico at the Brownsville-Matamoros Bridge. Deputies working the bridge were searching the car when their dogs alerted them to something in the trunk. They opened the spare tire container, finding bundles of cash.
The fact remains that this is a lot of money. People don't really have that kind of money. It's against the law if you're going to cross to the border. If you have more than $10,000, you need to declare it.
Cameron County Sheriff Omar Lucio says Vasquez, a Mexican national who had an outstanding warrant in Brownsville, had no license or registration. He told deputies he had no idea where the money came from. Investigators say the cash came out to $355,735. The discovery was made by a sheriff's office task force aimed at stopping international car thefts. The special group of deputies was put into place in the 90s when Sheriff Lucio says over 2,000 cars were stolen from Cameron County and driven into Mexico every year.
The state passed a law that when they sell insurance for the vehicles, that $1 would be set aside to have a kind of a task force to be working at the bridge.
Sheriff Lucio says the task force checks for suspicious cars and stops drivers randomly in an effort to catch thieves. The task force also checks for people who are wanted trying to cross drugs, firearms, or in this case, cash. And Sheriff Lucio says it's working.
But from 2,500 vehicles that were stolen on a yearly basis, drops down to about 100 and something. So that's a big savings to the people.
Sheriff Lucio says the money will now go into the Cameron County Treasury account, but he says if the cash was obtained illegally, his office plans to ask a judge for the money to be awarded back to the county. In Brownsville, Nestor Mato, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
Vasquez has been charged for having and not declaring over $10,000 in cash. That's a federal offense. More charges are pending.